moving day. We separate the contenders from the pretenders. MP will have to step up, take on a big role tonight.
On the court for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Drew is out there with Garland. And it's Mitchell in at the small forward. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
So connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. That's 7 points for MP.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Krejci, covered by MP. Capella with a screen on MP. Shoots. Krejci, no good. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Now, man, he has yet to score. Capella with a screen on Garland. And so it's MP making things happen for Cleveland. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. They've got MP. Wade out there with the Okoro. Then there's Mobley. And it's Strus in at the 2. Riza with it. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. And the first one drops. Hunter's checked in for Dean Wade. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Guys, I swear, this basketball player keeps putting his wiener in you.
On the wing, MP. Defended by Man. Another miss by MP.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And Shams, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And it's Risa Shea missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush, and there's a sort of
Hammer 6 in the chat.
Every particle of your body, every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it. But it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this thing.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work...
Bro, Cameron, if you don't get your dick out my butt.
I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Jalen Johnson comes in for Mann. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Matthews. MP inside. He's guarded by Johnson. Garland kicks to MP. 5 on the clock. Out to Thompson. Here's the three. Johnson with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Chalk up 2 there. Daniels has got 9.
Looking confident inside at 6'7". Daniels has the height to feel comfortable down low.
MP deciding where to go with it. Mitchell outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join. Getting it done for the Cleveland Cavaliers. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Back to the action in just a minute.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Van Half-Court shot. Drum roll, please.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been...
London Bay comes to the fall.
Look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
For the lead, MP drills the three.
MP looking solid from there.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. The front court is Rizushea and Johnson. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Krejci in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Hawks trail by 4. .141 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Rizushea. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming.
Bro, Cameron, you remember that time I stuck my dick in you?
To our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here's Rizushea, covered by Mitchell. On the wing, Mann. Still without a basket. 4 on the clock. A 3-ball. Krejci, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What art by MP, going through contact there and converting.
So both teams changing it up here. The Cavaliers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Bufkin. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. MP outside. Beyond the arc. That shot no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll get right. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Cleveland looking at who they've got. To start the fourth quarter. They've got Hunter. Darius Garland is out there with MP. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Tyson in at the center. Here's Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Well, the unique skill set of Nance Jr. there. We know he can get up and dunk, but he handles the ball well and can set up teammates and make something happen.
MP outside. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Krejci. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Cleveland leading by 4. And a wide open look for MP. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. MP's got 15 points in just the second half. Outside Matthews. Pass to Krejci. Tries again. Out to Nance. There's the three. The rebound by Drew. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. He drains the quick shot. And now an 8-point Cavalier lead.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Cleveland on defense. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. MP against Young, looking to end his cold spell. Nice jump shot. Good.
Hey, this guy has some unreal range. Young to make it work from just about anywhere.
Goes up on the wing. It goes straight through with the swish. MP's got 8 here in the quarter.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Here's Young. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Young against MP. Buries the 20-footer. Drew's got 41.
Well, having that solid jump shot is really a big part of the appeal with MP. A jumper he can keep improving on.
Young from outside. Again, Young missing.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Drew gets the bucket.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
.157 left in the fourth. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Young, and he's finally able to knock one down.
And there's some agility as Trae Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
Here's MP. Atlanta with the rebound. Young's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Daniels passes to Johnson. On the 3 off target. Cleveland leading by 10. MP finishes inside.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got it back down to single digits for the Hawks.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to a spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Young. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here and what looks to be a solid win for the Cavaliers.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a good part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They're leading by 8. And here's MP for 3. And it's Riziche with the rebound.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're in front by 8. Guys, what do you think?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
MP, that's for 2. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just 1 group matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally.
Way to bring the effort tonight.